Hi everyone, it's Holly with Jenna with Dolly, and today we're flipping through the bad boy. It's done. I am absolutely over the moon. This is the first time ever that I have got every single day of a year in a journal. I have never done that ever in all of my years of journaling. I tried in 2020 and then the book got too thick. And I was like, I can't do it in this book anymore. Well, this one also got super thick, but I just prevailed, and this is the result. I am so buzzing about it. It weighs an absolute ton, and I'm just really chuffed. I'm just going to zoom you out a little bit because it's a little bit too close. Ooh. There we go. Is that any better? I don't know. We're going to roll with that. You know how I hate this stand. I need a new one. However, they've gone really expensive. I don't really know why. When I bought this, it was literally like £8. And I don't know what's happened, but they've gone really dear. They're all about 20 odd quid now. And I'm not spending that while this is okay. It just isn't doing 100% what I want it to do. But yeah, side quest. Sorry. So she's looking like this. She's absolutely massive. I'm not going to talk through all the pages. I'm really sorry. I'm just not going to do that because we would be here literally all day. I have got flip throughs of most of the months where I talk through what I've done in here on this channel. So if you are interested in that, then feel free to go and have a look at some of my other videos. But what I will say is I've absolutely loved this journal, and this has made me fall back in love with journaling after quite a up and down roller coaster with it. 2024 I didn't really do any. It was all kind of sporadic, and I just wasn't in my craft room a lot, and I just wasn't that bothered. And 2023, 2022, again, I do have journals, I have completed them, but I was finding it really hard to kind of get into the groove. And now I just feel like I have found it with this style. If you're wondering what I'm doing this year, just before we look in, I will show you. I have shown this on another video, but I've decorated him now, so I thought I would show you quickly. This is the journal that I'll be using in 2026. It's a Legami Milano journal, which I bought actually in Milan. And I've just decorated it with some stickers because I just thought that was really cute. By the way, some of these are really random and you might be like, what is that? This guy, if you don't know, is Ian Beale. He's from a soap called EastEnders in the UK. And there's a really funny scene where he's not meaning to be funny. He's meant to be like a really heartfelt moment. And he's just crying his eyes out and he's just saying, I've got nothing left. But the way that he delivers the line, I'm sorry, is absolutely hilarious, and it's gone down in like meme history. So if you don't know that meme, I'll put a link to it in the in the bio or in the comments, and you can go and look at it because it is really funny. And every single day at work, I will quote him at some point going, I've got nothing left. I have to do it. It just is exactly what it is. This is, so my sister bought me this, and she bought me this as part of my Christmas present. This is Edward Cullen from Twilight. It even sparkles, where he's like trying not to smell Bella. This is a little Celeste sticker, you know, what's it called? Animal Crossing. This is a Pipstick sticker. This one, how cute. How a Bit of Me is that, with the little dash hounds, so cute. That one was from Tiger. I've got Teacher, little cowboy hat. On the back, again, a TV iconic moment. This is from The Traitors, Celebrity UK version. It's Alan Carr in his little traitor uniform, so funny. Cats Against Fascism, because, you know, in the times that we're living in, you need to show your support where you can. Crustio, so a Simpsons sticker, and then another lovely dash down that I got from Flying Tiger, and then some cherries and a flower and a little sticker and stuff because I thought they looked nice. Also with this journal, I did actually cut off this, which was, I've already stuck a couple of stickers in here, and I've done a page, and I'll show you the page as a sneak peek. It's here, and it was meant to be a bookmark. This, I've cut it off now because, let's be real about it, this isn't gonna stay on. We just need to say it as it is. It's not going to stay on. As this gets fatter and fatter and fatter, this is going to end up absolutely massive. This is not going to stay as it is. So I've just cut it out, and I'll staple it in or something at the end of the year. So what I've been doing in here is I've just been doing some decorating in terms of putting some watercolours on. We're now on the 18th of January, and I've actually done no pages yet in here, so this is my job for today. It's absolutely peeing it down outside, and I'm going to crack on with doing some pages in here. Yesterday I did this page in my journal, which I am so proud of. I think it looks absolutely amazing. These are all the books that I read in 2025, and I've put my favourites, the most surprising, the biggest disappointment, and I've just stuck all the books in there, and I just think it looks absolutely brilliant, and I'm loving this size journal already. So yeah, I've gone up a little bit. I'm doing a page a day now, but I'm not going to be frightened to kind of if I need to, you know, cross off and cut out, and then have like little bits that are kind of, you know, more smaller pages than others and things like that. I just really want to go to town on it. So that is this year's. So let's shut up about that, because we're not even talking about that journal in this video. So the beast is here. So if you are new to the channel or you didn't know how I'd done this year, basically every page has the week and then a page where I have done a little bit extra about the week there, or an event that happened or something, and then at the back I've done a couple of special pages for big things that happened. I always do a separate journal for any holidays that I go on, so any sort of abroad thing that I've done, that has a separate journal. So that's the situation with that. The back page of all my journals are always a sticker bomb of random stickers that I've collected, and in here I've got a little pocket of different things from the year which I couldn't fit into you know, the pages that I was doing. So I've got lots of stuff in here, and I just thought at least that's all in there so I can have a look through if I ever wanted to go back and look at those little bits and pieces that I've got. The front page, again, I always do a little sticker bomb. Also, look at the binding of this bad boy. He's clinging on for dear life. He's literally going, help me. The front, I always do a sticker bomb as well. I have done a little picture of Pixie there, because look how cute she looks in her little bed that we made her on the floor. She looks adorable. This is a Rebecca Hoot sticker, this one, and I just think that's really, really cute. I had this big H that I needed to use up, so I used that. Another little thing I'll just tell you again just before we do the flip through is if you ever see any of these big bits of washi, then they're probably covering up something personal. Obviously, I don't want absolutely everything on show to the world, especially as I work in a school. I can't always have everything on show all the time. And my other thing that I will just tell you is there's a big paper clip here which is pinning together all these sheets, because I didn't end up finishing these. This was an idea that I had where I was going to do a roundup of the months and kind of put how many books I'd read, any world events that had happened, how I was feeling, what achievement I had, all stuff like that. And I just never ended up doing it. They just kind of are they're all half done. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. It's not authentic. I wanted it to be done at the end of each month, so the fact that it isn't is absolutely fine. So without further ado, let the flip through begin. I'm going to stick some music on whilst you have a look through it, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for spending all your time with me. Comment down below what your favourite pages are, yada yada yada, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Let's do the flip through. Whoop whoop.